Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's Weekly Musings is Pure and Simple Happiness. I'm doing a series of weekly musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while ago, and the world has completely changed since then. However, I am finding this information still to be evergreen and very pertinent to what's going on in the world today. I will summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today, and if you stay tuned to the very end, you will get a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques. Pure and simple happiness. Whole Foods opened its very first store in Tacoma yesterday, and I was unbelievably happy. We've lived here for 18 months, and I've been trekking to Seattle almost weekly for my organic fruits and veggies. I could rave on about the store. It's enormous. It's bigger than the one in Rockville, Maryland, in the DC area where I shop while caring for my mother. But it isn't about the store. It's about the feeling. It was pure and simple, childlike joy. It surprised me because, yeah, I like Whole Foods, and yeah, I'm going to appreciate not schlepping up I-5 45 minutes each way to go shopping. But this just came in sideways, which is what it's like when you're receiving from consciousness. Something like this happened a couple weeks ago as well. We went out to dinner for my birthday, and the same childlike joy came up. Yeah, it was my birthday, and yeah, it was a nice restaurant, and yeah, there was also a myriad of things that could have pissed me off, and has in the past. Instead, there was this gleeful feeling, everything unfolding just for me. What's going on? I think that I've cleared away enough rubble and clutter that my inner child feels safe to come out and play. I've been strengthening my inner connection as consciousness, and it's allowing this to come in. I'm hesitating to say what's contributing to this, as I don't think there's one formula for finding happiness. I've had several times where I've experienced what I'd call a spiritual awakening. It's a feeling of being in love with the universe, in love with my life, and in love with myself, not necessarily in that order. I do know it's come after a period of focused concentration, that is, several weeks or months of meditation and energy work. I also know that it's gone away when I've lost my focus or gotten distracted, like getting into a new relationship. What I can say is that it takes disengaging from outside drama. It takes detaching from other people's stuff. It's choosing to keep your hands on the wheel of your own vehicle and the eyes on the road of your own path. The thing about happiness is that it doesn't come from a winning lottery ticket or from having all your ducks in a row. You may not have learned all your lessons perfectly or attained enlightenment. You can, however, start experiencing happiness right here, right now. If you're interested, look below or go to my website to find out more. But what about you? What makes you happy? Or what would make you happy? Leave me a comment and let me know, because I love to read your comments. And I have to say that as greater consciousness comes into form and all of us are experiencing ourselves as greater consciousness, there will be and there are more experiences of this gleeful feeling, this happy baby feeling of unadulterated joy. And it does feel pretty inconsistent or incongruent with all the disastrous news going on. But it also indicates when you are detached as consciousness from the drama of what is going on. Now, there's a lot of drama going on in the world today, and there's a lot of drama going on in the news, and it's all caused by a small group of people who are very stuck on their own addictive behaviors. And there's a greater number of us that are evolving and moving forward, and therefore there is a greater joy when we all do get together, even if it's during a No Kings protest. So as each one of us shifts our focus and chooses to start operating as consciousness and navigate consciously, it does help the collective as a whole. We already are noticing there's a turnaround happening, and this is the way that you can help support the evolution of consciousness yourself. Recognize yourself as consciousness, make a choice to navigate consciously, and make a choice to hang with people who are of the same belief as you. And pretty soon you'll find your life going in a much better direction. So if you like these videos, please share them with your family and friends and on your social media. And please click the like button, the heart button. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and all these things are telling the algorithm to get this out far and wide into someone who really needs to see this information. And if you'd like a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It will give you that drone's eye perspective of what's going on in the world. If you'd like to learn how to do this for yourself, click on the link below to my self-study course, and it'll give you tools and techniques to help navigate your life as consciousness. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com, and there you can learn about my individual sessions and also my coaching program. So go to joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you next week in another Weekly Musings.